Oh, by the way, I just started recording. I'll recording this stream on my local computer anyway to use for my video assets. But I'm doing this live stream is because I feel like if I'm using it as a video assets, why not just stream it and have a archive on YouTube? That will work a little bit better for me in the future, I would say. Because recording all this footage taking up a lot of space, and I'm running out of space in my computer right now, and I don't have a lot of hard drive to store my footage. This project is taking too much space. There's one day I created a 1 hour footage of myself creating creating Metahuman in Unreal Engine, and took around 100 gigabytes. That's a lot of footage. Alright, let's close this crap. And this is the new project I set up earlier. And let's start working on it. I want to make this one smaller so I have more space. Well, if I still remember how to work on this, I need to object and add something. Oh my god, yeah, add curve empty here. So I can add a material here, just so it look like hair. I look like rather black here. Let me change the name of the material here. And change the roughness a little bit higher. I don't know how it's gonna look like, but let's see. And now I go to sculpt mode. Alright. Let me work on the side first. I want to separate side and top so it doesn't really so I have more room to work with in the future. Well, I'm not exactly familiar with all the settings, but we'll just do it on a go, I guess. Wait, yeah, there we go. Count 1 points. For sides, I want to create a hairstyle that's similar to mine right now, but the thing is, because my size is rather short, in Unreal Engine, it doesn't really look very good. It looks a little bit bold if I'm super short. And especially if I want to increase the density of my hair, it's gonna create a lot of pressure for my computer to render that in Unreal Engine. So I would try to keep the density rather low. I'm not entirely sure how the density work in this Blender thing, and it seems like on different scale or different size of the head, the density kind of work a little differently. But in Unreal Engine, I found maybe it's somewhere around 100 to 200 on the top, and the sides need to a little bit higher for my hair, and that will work a little better. I will try 500 later, but we'll get to that. Oh, UV, I forgot that thing. Okay, so I need to select my origin into edit mode. That's before I add this thing, right? What is this? There we go. I select them all and UV wrap conformal, and there we go. And now I can add a curve, empty here, side, slot, cut, here. There we go. Okay, now I can work. Yeah. Okay, let's add. Oh, that's really short. Length. Let's make it longer. We can trim it later. So, even though it says meter at the end, but what it really means is centimeter, which is a weird thing. I mean, I think I need a little bit longer to see it better. Okay. By the way, I'll just take a quick screenshot of my sides as a reference. Where's the screenshot option? Okay. Let me find that thing inside my desktop. No, it should be here. Wait, where took a screenshot? Videos. Okay, there we go. I'll just look at this. All right, let's see. Somewhere around here. I don't know. I'm usually super bad at this, but I learned some tools to use when creating this. Oh, before I work on that, I should turn on symmetry. There we go. Let's put the top. I honestly don't know how people look at this thing and get a good grasp of how the final result's gonna look like. For me, it's a little bit too abstract, but we'll see. Well, the idea is to keep the density rather similar in all the area. I think I did a good job. And what I will do next is use the comb brush to bring them back. I need them bigger. Need to follow a direction. I think it's rather somewhere near like this is what I'm looking for. I wish there's a way to prevent them from like getting into the mesh, but it doesn't seem like that. We'll just get over with it. This one, bring it out. Looks fine. Maybe the angle need to. I know this process probably gonna take a while. Need to be really patient with this. I don't know what to do with this one. At least in the reference, I think these here are kind of like this. Again, I don't know what am I doing or am I doing it right at all. So we'll just see. Okay. So for the hair to look fuller, I need to interpolate hair. Where is it? There we go. Interpolate hair. Wait, why isn't it showing here? Am I crazy? Okay. Ah, there we go. Distance, density, start with 100. Wait. Am I doing something wrong? Nothing's changing really. This shouldn't be here. Oh, let's go to my object mode and make sure this is correct. Sculpting mode and origin. Okay, there we go. Oh, this looks so ugly, but well, it kind of is what I'm looking for, but I believe a lot of hair is inside. Probably don't want that many. Oh, okay. I think the material is a very bad idea. Let me get rid of the material. Is there something I need to do? Okay. Let's lower that. Alright, that's more like what I'm looking for. Again, I'm not super familiar with this stuff, so I might be doing something terribly wrong. But to me, for me, as long as the process creates some decent result, I'm okay with that. Okay, this part is gonna be tricky. I'm not supposed to have that. Yeah. For this part, I need to get rid of these and get rid of these. Yeah, that's more like it. I think if I apply this, these will be guides. Yeah, there we go. That's much easier to work with. For the back, I usually wouldn't worry too much. But right here look a little patchy, so I probably will try to fix some of these. Okay, I need to re-add something, and I think interpolate shape, length, and radius. Wait, why am I not adding anything? That's a little weird. Hello? What? What's going on here? Okay. Interpolate length. No. And, wait, there's an option for shape? No shape. Radius, length, point count? Wait. How do I follow the direction? I think there's an option. Shouldn't it be here? Points count. Oh my god. Isn't that shape? It doesn't seem to adding anything. Is it inside? No. I just want to fix this patchy spot. Guess I just need to add manually density. I don't know why that doesn't work. I guess I just need to manually comb it again. That's annoying, but what can I do? Oh, look at this. For the back here, I think I'll need to trim it a little bit. Grow, shrink, trim it. There we go. My ear is growing hair now. Fix that. Some of these are not necessary. I think wait, this slide tool is not quite what I expected, I guess. Is it too far forward? I think so. This is gonna take a while. There's some hair here. Just use the puff tool to bring them out a little bit. Okay, and straighten them. Probably need to add a little bit here. A selection gonna be very handy. Oh, come on. There we go. Wait, how to unselect? Alt A? Jeez. Again, I'm not really sure how to fix this part around the ear. It seems like a very tricky area. I think these should go in the front. And these just follow through here. I think that's how it works. Let's smooth it a little bit. Oh, what is this? Where did you come from? Maybe I should have added a little bit more control points. Or what's the term of that thing? I think, yeah, point count. Because right now only 3 point count is really not super ideal for this scenario, but I think it's okay. But this part I need to fill in a little bit more here for this area. Yeah, just a little bit. And use the selection. Is this selection good? Why isn't it moving? There we go. Wait. Okay. Oh, come on. I think I need to isolate these. Oh, get out. Get out. Oh, this is a neat little trick. I just need to look at the inside and make sure they're out. Again, I wish there's a tool or something to limit these stuff from getting inside of the head, inside of the mesh. I wish there's a tool like that or something like that. Maybe there is, but I'm not aware of it. See, there's a lot of hidden hair here. Okay, now they are in again. Okay, now that we have more hair out there, I think I don't need these two. I want to get rid of this one. And this one is too close to my ear. Okay. I can say I'm okay with the coverage here. I just need to comb it a little bit more. I think I can use slide here to bring them down a little bit. What is that? Oh, there's still some of those inside. Get out. Get out. Come on. What are those? Let's reduce the strength a little bit. I just realized working on full strength is probably not a very best idea. There's some of these inside. If I can bring them out, it's gonna be good, I guess. Not bad. I just need to push them down a little bit. My computer fan is screaming already. I think there is some hair inside of the... Well, yeah. There we go. Can bring it out. I mean, the back of the head is still a little bit patchy when I'm looking at this. I still need to add some here, here. Alright. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to work on this, but this is how I work on it. I only started to learn Blender seriously since last weekend, to be honest. But it's definitely not the first time I used Blender. But last time I seriously used Blender was like, what, a decade ago? What's the version of that? 1.6, 2.6? It came a long way. Blender is so much different from back then. I remember, I'm pretty sure in the old days, Blender used a very weird mouse control. It's like selecting its default to right click. I think that's the old Blender behavior. That's what I remember about Blender. I remember Blender's mouse control is very weird. But I think at some point they kind of streamlined, make it more streamlined so it's easier to pick up for people who's not used to this kind of thing. But in general, like using right mouse to select is a pretty weird decision. I'm trying to figure out which part I'm looking at here. I think it's back of these here. It's a little bit too even. Probably gonna fix those using some modifiers, so I'm trying not to worry about it too much. Okay, am I okay with this? There's a shape here. I might need to use slide for that. I mean, dude, slide just doesn't work as I intended. I still need to use comp to bring this shape like this. Alright, I think I'm pretty okay as far as the shape. Let's trim it a little bit. Alright, let's add and interpolate hair curves and see how it goes. Nah. Wow, this area is definitely too patchy. My computer is struggling. Well, let me disable this first. Puff. Wait. I know there are hair in there. I just want to bring them out. There we go. What's going on here? Are these like super short? Huh. What are these? Oh my god, this area is pretty screwed up. What's the inside of it? Alright. Hello? Is this projected having something to do with the... Oh, these need to grow. At some point I screw up. Please grow. I have a hard time to comprehend what's going on here. You know what? Maybe the best way to fix it is I redo this part. I hate to say it, but sometimes I just have to restart. Use the density. Okay, this is pretty good. It's definitely taking much longer than I expected. Just for the sides. Okay, let's hope it's looking better. Still a little patchy in this area. Okay, my computer is struggling a little bit. The distance is too long. Okay, this area have some density problem too. Oh, I'm a little confused. Don't I have... I have the lens, interpolated lens, radius, shape. Do I need radius? But it's not interpolated at all. I mean, it's super short compared to what I had. Maybe just shape and point count. And why this area is impossible to paint. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Hello? Can I paint here? What's going on? Shape? It's weird. It doesn't work. Well, the video I watched, it clearly should work, but when I'm working on it, it doesn't work. There's some selection problem. Oh, it's frustrating. Oh, this area is pretty screwed up. Can I slide this around? Why isn't it working? Can we just get the shape? There we go. But what's this? What's this? There's clearly something wrong I'm doing with this. Wait. How many times I thought I was done already? Still patchy. And these hairs just keep getting into the head. It doesn't work. Oh my god, what's this? That density thing, it just keep adding those short hairs. And things that just keep getting into the skull. Maybe I should just get rid of these. Wait, what are these? They're so short I cannot even select? How's it look? Well, it sure looks like there's a lot of hair. You know what? At this point, maybe I should just start over. Let me try a new version and let's see if I can do a little bit better, because this one is pretty screwed up. There's some weird little thing mixed in between the meshes, and there's some very short ones that also mixed inside, which really screw me up. Okay, what am I doing? Curve, no, origin, curve, empty here, side, new. Let's go to sculpt mode. Yeah, let's do this again. Mirror. Maybe I'm doing too much. Should be here. Alright, let's style it. Apply brush influence 2D circle projected from view. Maybe I don't need that one. Don't get inside. Okay. Interpolate. Oh my god. Wait, why? Can I drag on the hair, please? Oh. Maybe just a little bit here. Yeah. I guess I just need to fix a lot of the patchy problem in this step. We need something in the middle. Okay, let's apply all these new guides and let's work on these. At least this time, the guides generated are not so patchy anymore. There's still something inside. Let's bring those out. I probably want to get rid of these. Very close to the air. There we go. And start to style these. Nah. Is there a problem with the UV? If there's a problem, then that's a huge problem, I guess. Wait a second. Can I get back to before I apply the modifier? No. Wait, I didn't move you. Please don't get in there. Wait, it's doing some weird stuff. Something's terribly wrong. Need to make them shorter here too. Oh my god. Get out. You just keep going back and forth with this something pushed in and manually push them out. Oh, there's so many problems here. This is not something I want, I think. And there's something here. This is not what I want. Why am I affecting something else? Why? Why are you guys here being affected? Okay, I just want to do... What are these? Oh... I think I'm definitely still doing something terribly wrong here, because there's a saying, if it's easy, you're doing it wrong. But it shouldn't be that hard, right? I don't know I don't know what's gonna happen next. Alright. This part is completely wrong. Oh, get out. I didn't push it in. Why you get in? Get out. Don't hide. Okay. Virgin. Oh. Oh, much better. Maybe just a little bit of fixing here. Do we have any guys here? No. Someone was buried in. Apparently, this shape interpolation doesn't work for some reason. Oh, is that related to applying modifier? It kind of feels like it. Feels very personal. Oh, I remember there's a setting called in the EV renderer curves strip. People say it's gonna render much better. I mean, in terms of quality. Let's see. Actually, recently I really kind of digging into this 3D modeling thing. Maybe in the future I'll try out some 3D visual effects stuff in my videos. But I need to actually make this work before I can do that. I think it's much better. I just need to fix some smaller patches like these. And ideally this should work. Okay. Let's see. This part is a little thin, but they're actually pretty dense with guide. I think in terms of coverage, maybe this part needs some more. Yeah. I feel so stupid doing this way, but I guess I just have to. I don't want to spend too much time figuring out what's wrong here. I'm sure something is wrong. Okay. Alright. Now I can use puff to fix some of these. I think I just need to add density. What's wrong here? Okay. These parts just need to move in. Like, I just don't get it. Why some of these I'm able to move and some of these just cannot. And this part? Oh, this part is missing something. Is it working? Okay. I mean, at 50 it's not so bad. Okay. Oh no. This area definitely needs some more. My computer is screaming now. Oh, I wish I can just slide them. Why can't I slide them? I have to do it the hard way. There we go. And this part is something's missing here. These pull tips kind of fill it out. At least like duplicate it. Wait, I just want to remove one of these. Oh, something like that. Oh, it looks so much fuller. But somewhere here I need to fix it somehow. Maybe just remove some of these extra guide that's too close to the air. Not these ones. Maybe this one. Let's see. Yeah, much better. Get out of here. This one is too close. There we go. Not too bad. That could work. Now I look like an old man. Let's hide the guides and let's use some modifier. For this area, there's no need for pinch, but I can use, let's see how this place gonna look. Gotta put them out a little bit. This is so wrong. What's the axis? Maybe a y-axis? Something like that, yeah. And add a fizz. Even less. What's the smooth hair curve does? Let's add a little density. I guess I just shrink them, something like that. There we go. This area is still pretty ugly, I would say. Okay. I guess I have to adjust it here so it's closer to the final result. Oh. Is there something called like, why am I selecting the opposite side? Like, I feel like I'm grabbing this side on this area on the other side for some reason. Can I disable that? I think there's a way to disable that. It's really annoying. Okay, come on. Come here. Okay. I don't think I need this displacement. This, like that. Smooth hair. Do I need that? Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Set here curve. Radius 0.1 sounds good. I think it's making the tip of the hair a little thinner, but I have to admit I cannot really see. Grow a little bit. Okay, it's not too bad. I think it's time for me to move on to the top. Oh, bottom here. Yeah, just smooth it out. Well, a little bit of these doesn't matter. Okay, okay. I think it's time to start the top side. Not too bad. What time is it? Wow. Almost 1.5 hours. Is my camera still on? Okay. Let's move on to the top. So what I'm gonna do is I go to object mode and add curve empty here. There we go. Call it top and go to sculpt mode and let's go. So for the top, it should be much longer. I'm thinking about maybe 5 or 6. Let's do 6 in the middle. Something like that. So we got some, let's do the styling. It should be a lot easier. I shouldn't really do this mirror thing. Okay, let's get the strength up. What's the shortcut for strength? Control F? I don't remember. I might need more on top later, but for the basic styling, it should be okay like this. Yeah, I probably should add a little bit more. Imagine styling your hair like this. Let's add an interpolate hair. Object origin. Oh, not too much. Oh my god. Yeah, I think I need a lot more. Well, this is the part where things get tricky a little bit. How do I add points? Is it possible to adjust the point count? It might be weird, but I don't know. I don't know how to add point count, so I guess I just start over again and make sure the point count is around 8, so I have something to control, you know? Oh, this is so much easier though. Oh, this is so much easier to work with. And for this side, I need to make sure they're shorter. Also, the back of it is shorter. Kind of like that. No. Oh, having more points is so much easier. I should have done that earlier. Oh, no. I don't think I need this one. It's too forward. I need to put these back a little. Yeah, I really shouldn't apply the modifier. It's not helping me at all. But the tutorial guide did that and things works fine for him though. I don't know. I'm gonna hide the side for now. It should be pushed a little downwards and trim it. Okay, this top part is not so bad. I don't think I need this one. Smooth it out a little. I think I'm getting pretty close. Oh, what happened here? Oh my god. Oh my god. Something ruined it. Wait, what? Is this Sapphire gonna work better in this case? Oh no. Oh, I need to figure out what's going on. Is that a Sapphire thing? I think so. Let's smooth it. Okay. We'll work with the sides and cover it up a little better. The lens here is a little weird. Yeah. Ah, this part is very annoying to deal with. Oh, look at this. Okay. Almost there. Let's add a clump modifier. Oh wow. Is this the right thing? Okay. Well, it's totally wrong. I need to apply it. That's the problem. Apparently my computer cannot handle it. Let's get back. It actually looks pretty okay, in my opinion. I'm not too confident about this part though. It seems fine. Oh, let me quickly edit this one. Yeah. I think I'm pretty good with that. Not bad. Okay, let's subdivide, not subdivide, add more density. 100, that's more like it. And let's try export this to Unreal Engine, and I think no matter how it goes, it has to be the end today. Let's save a new version. Here it is. Sorry. Export v2. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go to modifiers and apply all the modifiers and object. convert particle system. For this one, the same thing. Object, convert particle system. And I can delete this one. All right, now we are ready to export. Export alembic. Okay, visible. Start one. Don't need any of these. And export. Whew. I think that's a lot of progress, to be honest. I really hope it kind of works in Unreal. Let me find Unreal right now. Unreal editor. I don't think I spent that much time on the hair last time, so I really hope this one gonna work out. At least in Blender, it looks pretty okay. But after I import it in Unreal, I need to interpolate the physics or something. Things might get a little weird, but we'll see. Because last time the hair looks fine inside Blender, and then just got a little weird after interpolated the physics. I just don't think that hair is overall that great, but I just hope it's not gonna look too different when I import it in Unreal. And because it's white, maybe it's screwing up my judgment in some way. So I don't know. Okay, Unreal is loading. It's taking a while. Come on. Okay. I just find my exports. V2. Okay. Where did I put this? Grooms. Yes. Oh, wait a second. Something's wrong with the expert. Ah, I forgot this part. Wait, where's there's something about rendering I need to fix. Ah, yeah, there we go. Particle system. Am I missing? Oh my god. Is that rendering setting? Shouldn't there be a particle system? Oh, there we go. Render, show emitter. What if they show emitter? No. There we go. Now we can export. Scale 100. I forgot about that. And okay, now I should be able to drag it in. There we go. Import. Let's edit this part. Oh, the hair looks a little thin in the back. It might be because of the display quality. What's the display quality? Oh, there's only one display quality, of course. Let's strands. I think I should make a sticker on the roots and 0.5. Maybe the shape doesn't look too bad. I think it's material, and I think in my hair. Yeah, there we go. In my hair. And physics, enable Niagara. Gonna take a while, but after that, my hair can just move around inside the engine. Huh, look at that. Works pretty smooth so far. And create a binding. MC John face mesh. MC John face mesh. Create. Save. Okay, it's time to see the magic. This is my character, in case you don't know. I already exported FBX a couple days ago, and I tried to render some animation out of it. I use this thing called Live Link Face app, so I can use my Android phone's camera and link it, and I can capture my facial expression. It works pretty well. But the thing is, it doesn't capture the body movement, so I still need to figure something out about that. There are a lot of options for that. There's some video to animation, something like that, or some of the AI technology can do that pretty well too, but most of them are still very janky. It doesn't really work that well, in my opinion. I do have a Rococo motion capture suit in Shanghai, but it's not available here, so we'll figure that part out. Okay, let's open. You know, where is it? Wait a second. Well, which one am I supposed? This one? Yeah. Properties, default, binding pipeline. Where? Oh my god. Doesn't quite work out, I guess. Wait a second. Where is it? There we go, dye color. Let me change it to black and see how it looks. Oh, this part is disgusting. Oh my god. Sides is a little bit... Sides looks actually... Oh, it's too patchy behind here. Not the best. Top? Okay. So I think I'll attempt to fix the top here. That makes the side more dense. Should fix most of the problem here. Wait, this is weird. I wonder if I what do? I disable this. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. I think it's the physics. Let me figure that out. I think the physics makes my hair kind of drop a little bit, make it look a little bit different from what I want. So I interpolate first. Yeah, it drops a little bit. So if I reduce the gravity, yeah, maybe this should work a little better. What if it's negative gravity? That's kind of stupid. Just don't have it too much, okay? And I can bind that again. Let me see. Join, create. Okay. Alright. Okay, it's this one. Okay, let's drag it in. Let's turn it to the right direction. Where is it? This one? Okay. Probably gonna name it better in the future. But we're just testing it out. I think we are onto something though. Wow. It looks even different from the preview in the Unreal Engine. That's unexpected. Wait, okay, it doesn't have that much of a problem though. What's going on here? Oh, it's not the hair. Okay. Yeah, it does fix it in some way. What if I increase the quality? Wow. The thing is, the hair I created, the quality is just not quite there. For some reason. I think there's definitely something I've been missing during the process. Maybe these individual strand of hair is gonna work very good. Well, this one looks pretty bold too. So I think the density is not a huge problem. Maybe a little too dense. Anyway, I think that's it for today's stream. It's another failure. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to create a usable hair. But I think I will spend the next couple of days trying to figure out what's going on. And that's it for the stream today. Unfortunately, it didn't end quite well, but I'm onto something. Big improvement over the last one. Alright, see you guys.